Colby Covington was in the building. Does that seem like the fight to make now? I mean, obviously the history there.
It's the fight to make. Yeah, he's the #1 guy in the world, and you know, Usman's thing was he didn't want him to be the backup. He's like, I want Masvidal, then I want to camp, and I'll take him again. And you know, he's like, I'm going to start lapping these guys. But for him to really cement your legacy, you know, when you go in and you beat the guys who are looked at as the best in the world at that time, and you beat them twice, and you beat them convincingly, you know, it's all just part of cementing that legacy that this guy is going to end up having someday.
As far as Usman, are you trying to keep him busy this year? Because you look at this division, I know you said Colby's next, but we have Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards in a couple weeks. You have Burns and Wonderboy. Like, there's quite a queue building up for him.
Yeah, I don't think there is. Right now, I mean, the clear-cut guy right now is Colby. And then we'll see how all these other things play out for the next contender. But, you know, there's no doubt that Colby Covington's the next guy.
To have Jorge, after everything he said in the lead up to the last fight and this, say, no excuses, he had my number, he's the better man. What does that kind of mean to you?
It's satisfying. You know, I wanted to be satisfied tonight. You know, like when I compete against another man, I want to be satisfied in knowing that that man respects me for what I do. And, you know, that's all it is. I'm satisfied.
Are you satisfied with the first win over Colby, and maybe that's why you're not as keen to chase that feeling with the rematch?
I broke the kid's jaw. Like, I mean, how satisfying can you be after that? So, you know, I'm not really worried about any of these guys. Right? Like I said, I've lapped the field. I'm coming around, and I'm coming with the vengeance. So, you know, they have to show me something, motivate me. Jorge, I wasn't satisfied. He didn't, you know, so he still motivated me, gave me that extra oomph. So I just want these guys to show me that. And you know, like I said, I've fought everyone that's been put in my way, in front of me. You know, these guys all ducked me for years, and I just came through, and I came through like a Miami hurricane.
That kick solidified Rose as a certified future Hall of Famer and put that stamp, a gold stamp of approval.
Yeah, first female to ever regain her title again. Never been done. And Ali, obviously, I know I do, and I know a lot of you do too, respect Weili and how incredible she is and what a tough fighter she is, how hard she works, how hard she trains. And to come out and do what she did tonight was very impressive.
Can you get your thoughts on Rose? Obviously an incredible win for her, and then emotional scenes. I mean, Joe Rogan's in there crying. I mean, what were your thoughts on just the whole thing?
Tonight was special, man. Tonight was a special night in so many different ways. You know, monumental for us to be back first. Yeah, it was a big night, and everybody fought like it was a big night.
That division strawweight so deep with amazing fighters. Do you see a clear-cut #1 contender for Rose, or is this one that we're gonna have to kind of figure out what makes sense?
Listen, obviously the rematch is, you know, that's a fun fight, and I think a lot of people will be excited about that fight. But, you know, I don't make fights the night of the fight, but I'm just saying off the top of my head, that makes a lot of sense.
You know, Dana mentioned that he sounds a little bit interested in maybe a rematch with Weili right away. Is that something you think you should wait on, or would you be open to it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll talk about it. It's understandable that she's pretty upset about how that, you know, how quickly it went and everything like that. But you know, that was perfect time and everything like that. So I'll be open to it, you know, and we'll have to see.
And you know, you're good friends with Valentina, who just wants to be insanely active as a champion. Are you hoping to be kind of the same way and just fight as much as possible at this point?
Yeah, that's something that I've been wanting to be more active for a while now, but you know, just roadblocks and you know, life gets in the way, or just, you know, broken nose and you know, all that stuff. So If that's what, you know, is in my path, I will do that.
And of course, you're in this sport to be the best. So this is a two-part question. One, does it piss you off the fact that they have you perennially #2 pound-for-pound woman in the world? And do you have to see Amanda one more time before your career is over for you to be satisfied? Or if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
I can say exactly about my fighter career. It's not gonna over soon. I am planning to fight for a long time, and you know, I feel that this fight is just gonna happen, and I'm not gonna like push it and saying like, oh, give me Amanda right now, I'm gonna break her face. I'm not gonna say it because I know this fight gonna happen, and it's gonna happen just naturally when everyone will feel like there is no more. Only this fight makes sense for everyone. When like all fans, they're gonna like, oh, we want to see this fight. When UFC, when Dana White was like, oh, we just need this fight. And I think that when it's time happen, it's gonna be something big and huge. And I will be ready for this. I'm already ready for this, but I will make sure to gain some pounds back.
Look, so I'm at Gators in Apopka, and this gangsta ass white boy just bet me $20. He picked Thug Rose and I picked Willie Zane. So, and I ain't got no money on me, so Willie Zane gotta win, cause I ain't got no money, I gotta pay him.
Shit.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know. First thing. Yes. Oh my goodness, you don't even know. Yes, girl. Woo! I am so proud of you. Yeah, come on. Beautiful.
Wow. Just catching up. Nasty. Boom.
Shit. Shit. Oh.
You think you called it too early?
Oh, my picks are shit tonight. Let's go, fuck Rose.
Shannon's wife's like, fuck, I'm gonna have to pay her a lot.
Jeez. Jeez.
Yeah.
Is that why you wanted Weili to win tonight? You wanted to win the first?
No, I predicted Rose to win.
Yeah, no, I was just kidding.
You had to know those stats though.
Couldn't be any better. You're the best. Who the best? I'm the best. Who the best? I'm the best. You've been the best. She was so
What?